look that I'm going for today is going to be very lightweight, very natural and basic. I do have some new products that I'm looking forward to trying out today, so we're going to play with those, but I'm just kind of keeping it lightweight because I am going to be wearing a mask for the majority of the day. We're going to visit Gage's dad and stepmom, and then after that, we are headed to King of Prussia to look at wedding rings. So because we're going to be in the mall, I'm going to be wearing a face mask, and I personally have only really been wearing under eye concealer, my eyebrows, and mascara recently because of wearing a face mask all day, every day for about 6 to 8 hours. So because of that, I don't like wearing a lot of makeup with the mask on. So we're going to try and keep it very lightweight. We're going to try and keep it very mask friendly, COVID-19 friendly. So for my eyes, I'm just going to use these more neutral shades from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And then the product that I am testing out today, I actually received complimentary of Influencer. I have not yet used this product, so this will be the first time talking about it and using it. And that's the Becca Light Gleam Primer and Topper Liquid Eyeshadow. So it's actually really cool. This is so step 1, using the doe foot applicator, apply primer all over the eyelid, into the crease and under lash line. 2, using the precision brush applicator, layer twinkling topper on top, onto areas, onto, oh, they had a typo. The first time wasn't me, you guys. Onto areas where you'd like to add a multi-dimensional finish. In step 3, mix and match with multiple shades and light gleam to create various looks. So the one that I got is called Refract, and this is really cool because it's kind of like a pinky, it's got kind of like a blue undertone to it. So I just kind of want to show you guys this first. So ooh, it's kind of like lip gloss, how you paint it on. So that's very, very, very pretty. And then this is the primer side. So I don't think I'm going to use the primer. Ooh, that feels good. Like it feels like creamy and stuff. So I think I'm not going to use the primer. I'm just going to use the glitter all over my lid today. Just because, like I said, I want to keep it kind of light and fresh. All right, so I'm just going to paint this sucker on my lids and see what happens. My first thoughts about this is it's a very, very, very easy to like paint on. It doesn't feel like it dries down right away. I wonder how long it takes to dry down. But even when I just kind of like paint it onto my lids and just kind of like lightly move it around, it's very easy to work with. So it's not super fast drying. It kind of reminds me of the Stila shadows, but I also like the applicator more. I didn't think I would like that brush more, but for something like this where I'm kind of just painting it on, I hope you guys can see it, because like I can see it, how it picked up. It's like that pink iridescent with like that little bit of blue undertone. It's really pretty. I hope that you guys can see it like in the camera, because it doesn't really do the product justice. I'm not using it to like its fullest extent. Obviously, if I was using it to its fullest extent, I would use this guy and then I'd go with this on top, but I'm not trying to show up with a crazy eye today. So a little bit of glitter kind of added to it, and I think it is really nice. Now I don't know how much these, oh, they are $26. So I don't know if I would spend $26 on this. I probably would if I was getting a shade that I could use all the time, like from the picture here, Golden Hour or Lunar. Those two I would spend $26 on. But although this is really, really pretty, I'm glad I got this shade. I just don't think I would have picked this for myself, because I don't think I would get the most bang for my buck out of that one, but very pretty still. For my eyelashes, I am officially an affiliate with iikonn eyelashes. I didn't really speak about this earlier and promote it because it was just not the time to talk about any of this kind of stuff. But I've been an affiliate with them for about a month now, maybe a little over a month. So I did get 2 pairs from them. I got High Maintenance and Trophy Wife. So I'm gonna show you these guys. High Maintenance is the one that I'm gonna wear today. So High Maintenance is on the top and Trophy Wife is on the bottom. Trophy Wife is a little bit more dramatic, where this is a little more natural. I am very excited to try this. I followed them for a very long time on Instagram and never actually bought any of their products, so yes, I'm affiliate. This is my first time using them. I think their lashes are gorgeous. So let's try them out. So my first impression of the iikonn lashes is, honestly, I really, really like them. I'm not just saying that. I think that the band is really nice because it's one of those like thicker bands, but it also, like, you can wear it with no liner, like how I have on right now, and how it really looks natural still. It's not like bam, big, thick band to the lash, you know what I'm saying? I really like this. I would say it's like a medium. It's not like a small band, it's not like the Ardells, but it's definitely a thinner band compared to like the Huda lashes. So I really do like that. I really like the style of them. I thought they were gonna be more bold on my eyes, but I kind of like that they are a little more natural because it's perfect for something like this where I don't want it to be over the top. I think my other one, Trophy Wife, is going to be a little bit more dramatic. So those are really cool. If you want to check out those lashes for yourself, I have the link down below in my description box with my code if you want to get some money off. All right, so now for our skin today, I'm gonna use the CC cream from It Cosmetics. I'm actually using shade Light this time. Hopefully this matches my chest a little bit better. I'm losing my tan, guys, and I have not sunless tanned. So hopefully this is not too dark, and if it is, I will grab Fair. So I did about a drop of each, and I'll just mix these bad boys up, and this hopefully is my perfect shade. So what's new with you guys? What have you guys been up to? It feels like since I've last recorded, so much has happened in my life. I'm officially back at work, so I will only be uploading one time a week on Saturdays now. So that, I think, is a little bit more achievable goal for myself. I'm really excited about new content making for you guys. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening right now. I feel like constant anxiety almost. Not almost, it is constant anxiety, which I'm kind of feeling like I want to do some type of video about it in, how do I explain this, in like a way that hopefully makes a lot of you guys, if you suffer with anxiety, feel a little bit less isolated in those moments, because I've been suffering really bad with my anxiety recently. In the last like 2 months, I would say it's been really bad, which is another reason why I felt like I needed to take a little bit of a break there. However, I kind of want to make a video to kind of explain what I've been feeling, what I've been going through with my own health and my own self. So I kind of thinking about doing that, but also that is a lot of vulnerability to put on the internet. So I don't know, but I'm kind of thinking about doing a video like that for you guys, completely makeup related, so we can all kind of talk about what everybody might be going through right now and feeling, because these are really, really, really weird times for everybody. And yeah, and just remember, you're not alone in all of this. I also will be leaving some links to some different organizations that I think are really great down below in the description box. I want to leave these organizations down here for you guys. So if you are thinking about donating, you might have donated already to some different places, but some movements that really resonate with myself are the Black Lives Matter movement out of Philadelphia. I don't think there is a Lancaster-based Black Lives Matter organization. However, Lancaster does have some really great organizations that they that people can donate to, and they're doing a bunch of great things like locally. So I'll try and leave some of those down in the description box for you guys to check out. It really is a time like of community, and it really is a time right now where you have to be educated, and you have to be very self-aware. It is really a time for education for a lot of people. It's a time of listening. It's a time of community and speaking to people in your neighborhood and people in your cities and in your rural areas. People, all different types of people. Learn from their experiences. listen to the people of color around you, listen to their experiences, just really acknowledging yourself and really acknowledging if you're putting positivity and goodness into the world or if you're feeding into the evil. And I think for a lot of people that is really, really hard to self-identify because they don't want to think they're part of the problem. And we're all part of the problem if we don't speak up and do something, honestly. If you just kind of let this go under the radar, if you keep continuing to live your life like the world is perfectly fine and everything's fine going on, you're lying to yourself, because it's not fine. Nothing's fine that's going on right now. It's election year, which is very scary, very stress-inducing for a lot of people, and it really decides where our country is going to be in the next 4 years. So for the people out there who are eligible to vote, please, please, please register to vote. I'll leave that link down in the description box down below. Please use your voice, because all of us have a voice, and the people that think that their voice is not relevant or their voice is not going to be a difference or make a difference, I'm sorry, but you're feeding into the problem, because your voice is everything. Your platform is everything. Who you speak to throughout the day, who you surround yourself with, what you decide to educate yourself with. It's all so important. It's all so important. Call your friends out. I do. Call your friends out. Tell your friends what they're saying is not right. Tell your friends that they're not educated on the topic that they're talking about, and educate yourself and educate them. And it is not your job to be educating people. I'm not saying that, because everybody should be using this time to really teach themselves about what's going on. It's not going to be a one person changes the world type of thing. It's everybody being aware of what's going on, everybody being educated, everybody opening their hearts and opening their minds to hearing another experience. And I know that I'm speaking like the world is full of freaking unicorns and rainbows, and that's definitely not a realistic way to look at a lot of things, because a lot of people do not want to change and a lot of people are not going to become self-aware. However, I think it's really important in this time to focus on yourself and to really think, what can I do differently? What can I learn that I can then pass that information on to my friends, to my colleagues and my coworkers and the people that I surround myself with, and the social media posts that I make? What information do I want to share to people? So I just think it's a really, really important time to be using this as learning experiences. If you are a white person, to use this as a time of education, use this as a time of listening, healing your mind and reconditioning it with this new information that you may know, because a lot of people may not understand systematic racism, and a lot of people may not understand police brutality and why we need to be talking about it, and why this is such an ongoing problem for all races with police brutality, especially people of color. So I think that if you don't have people around you can talk to, if you don't know where to go locally, open up your timeline on Instagram, open up your timeline on Twitter to people who are different than you, and listen to them and learn from their experiences, because I'm never going to experience it. Another white person's never going to experience it. We can only learn from those who have experienced it. We can only learn and grow and work towards the change that everybody deserves, especially people of color in America. So that is my piece. And if I said something incorrectly and any of you feel like, if you are a person of color and I said something wrong or whatever, please correct me. I'm always open to hearing new ideas and new mindsets. So I just want to put that out there. Now, on a lighter topic, so me and Gage are getting married in 3 months. So we're still getting married October 31st. We're just doing like a little ceremony in my parents' backyard with our parents, our grandparents, and the maid of honor and best man. So we're still getting married, which a lot of people don't realize we're still getting married. And they're like, oh, that sucks, you can push the whole wedding off. And like, yes, we do. We're pushing like all the professional, like the ceremony, all of that. Like, I'm not wearing my wedding dress this year. I'm just gonna get something online, like something like cute little white dress. And we're just gonna be like very laid back, but we are still getting married. So, your girl has to figure out how she wants to do her makeup. I'm also going to be getting eyelash extensions here soon, so that I'm really excited about. Yeah, and have you guys like placed any new orders for makeup? Have you guys been trying any new makeup out? There isn't a ton of new launches, which makes sense, because people are buying stuff. However, guys, big news: Sephora has Carla, whatever it's called, that like online like Afterpay where you can make like payments every other week. Sephora now has that, so very big steps. I'm very excited. I placed an order with Sephora last night, just a really small order because they had a bunch of different stuff on sale, so I mostly got some sale stuff. And there's a new Anastasia palette, part of the Norvina collection. It's series 4 and it's very like pink based, so it's like very pink themed, so that's really fun. Yeah, I don't know what else is new, you guys, but yeah, you guys, other than that, that's pretty much been my life. Like I said, I'm back at work. I'm working 6 days a week now, so it is a little harder to make content for you guys. However, I still got my Sundays, so hopefully I'm not gonna burn out. All right, you guys, that is it for this quick little get ready with me. I really hope that you guys feel like I am using my platform the way that I should be using it right now. I feel personally like I really want to speak out about these things, but I really also want to stay within my boundaries. And I mean that as an ally. I don't want to overstep my boundaries, or I don't want to come off any type of way. So I really hope that you all are taking the information that I say and really using it to help yourself grow and be educated, and really take it upon yourself to learn what's going on right now. Breonna Taylor, the officers that killed her are still free. They're still uncharged. So think about that. It's been almost 2 months. You know, the protests have started to wind down, but the mission and the voice is still there. And just, I think it was 4 or 5 days ago, by the time this goes up, it will be like a week ago. 5 years since Sandra Bland passed away in police custody. I could go on. Elijah McClain, that was over a year ago. Those officers still are free. So let's really remember what's important right now. Makeup is fun. Makeup is fluffy. It really is an escape from reality, but it is not reality. So really remember what is important right now. Remember to continue to socially distance. Wear your mask, not for yourself, but for everybody around you. And remember to try to stay positive and light in this time. And I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye, everyone.